Well, good afternoon, evening, folks. I said afternoon, but I hope everyone had a blessed day. I know I have. Guess what? I'm still out of jail. I'm not being locked up or arrested like the self-proclaimed the bounty hunters slash predator hunters slash the best investigators in Newport or Cosby has proclaimed. But that's okay. They're full of lies. I just want to talk about something. It won't be too bad, too long, I don't guess. But if it is, it is. It ain't, it ain't. Okay. I want to talk about lies. First of all, um, I'm going to read some of the, let me see here, the comments I had gotten talking about. Um, Let me read this. With all due respect, you guys should have done more research, which that's okay. Duh, he is the one did the best exposing Ernie. Let me make myself clear. I don't give a damn how many viewers I got, which I got followers. I ain't worried about how many followers I got. I ain't worried about the subscribers. I ain't worried about um, the views and this and that. And I definitely, if you read the bottom of my Cash App, I don't need no Cash App, PayPal. I don't beg for money. Ernie Shell does. And I want to talk about something else Ernie posted. Hang on just a second. About some laws that he self proclaimed got started, which I posted these way before Doug did. I done researched it way before Doug did, which Doug, I ain't got nothing against Doug. I'm sure this will go to him, but it's okay. I don't got a thing against Doug. Let me make myself clear. I don't got nothing against Doug because I know how people manipulate. I know how people take and turn and twist and jack everything up. But I did. I posted it days before Doug ever come out with it. I did. I'll tell you what date I posted it. Let me figure is. Let me go over here. I'll tell you what date I posted it. And I noticed the big scammer to do another tip submitted to the TBI regarding Summer Wells. Oh, oh, he's a scam. He's the biggest liar in Newport, in Cosby, and wherever, whatever place he's at. I wished he was in my hands so I could choke the life out of him. But you know what? He's a coward and he won't step up. But as far as the messages saying Doug did this, Doug did it better, I ain't worried about who done it better. I posted it way before Doug did. Let me make that clear one more time. I posted it way before Doug did because that's what my channel is about: is exposing predators like um, got like Doug, like well, I got tongue tied. Like Ernie, Tina, and Xander. That's what my page is about. Is exposing them, and I did post it way before Doug did. I posted it.
Hi guys.
2 days ago before Doug ever did.
Lauren Arthur files legislation to help catch predators. Ernie Shell claims he has something to do with it. But Ernie Shell is nothing but a con artist. I want you to read this, and I want you to see that he has nothing to do with this bill. I'm going to scroll down, and I want to take my time so you can read. slowly. I hope you guys can see it.
Hope everybody's had a good day.
I'm going to take my time and go down.
There's one part of it I want you guys to hear. All you got to do is look up, do your own homework. Don't take my word for it. Don't worry about my word. I want you to go look up Lauren Author. Hang on, I'm gonna read something to you here in a minute.
Let me scroll back up to the top. There she is. Lauren Arthur. District 17 of Missouri.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up and read it off of Google. Lauren Author, Missouri Predator. That's the way I looked it up. Okie dokie. And everybody, there's other people posting stuff too. Don't take my word for it. Just go. Here, Ernie, Tina, and Xander, because I noticed it on their page. They'll never get. Only way they will get away from me is to shut Facebook and YouTube down. They will not get away from me. Believe that. Okay. I'm glad everybody else needs to look too, because Ernie, I'm going to tell you what to look up. What I looked up is Lauren Author, Missouri Predator. And it'll I went to the first one there. And all you got to do is look at it and find out for yourself. Don't take my word for it, because they take everything, turn it, twist it, manipulate it, or whatever. Just like I know, if it ain't already been done, Ernie will take everything at anybody, which he's already done this, I know. He'll take and turn it and twist it to fit his needs. I'll tell you what Ernie Shell needs to do. He needs locked up in a rubber room somewhere. And him, Tina, and Xander are nothing but bullies. They can call me a bully if they want to. And that's what my page is about, is exposing predators. They are predators. Ernie is stupid. Ernie ain't going no fucking where except for to either in a room somewhere where he's begged for money to get a motel room, or he's got some fucking drug whore or something. Ernie ain't going nowhere. Ernie is like a fucking disease that needs to be wiped out. So back to what I was saying. My page is about predators. Predators come in many forms. Predators come in Ernie Shell, begging for money for the wrong reasons, exploiting Summer Wells' name for the wrong reason. Ernie is a fucking predator because he touched Tina's kids. Tina is a predator because she couldn't save her kids from a predator and wouldn't listen and got pissed. And that's why I'm catching flack because of it. They don't like me. I got them son of a bitches backed into a corner and they digging their way out, trying. Oh, they pulled out I'll talk about what the hell they have tried to come at me with here in a minute. They're digging. They can't, I'm one fucking person. One person. And I've got 200 and some videos. I've got chat logs after chat logs where their kids have been scared, where they're afraid to talk into them. Let me tell you why they're scared. I don't give a fuck about history. Some people can say I drag it out because it's the truth. Ernie touched a man's wife. Tina got pissed whenever we told her. That's a predator. Xander is a predator because he bullies. I wished he would bully me one time. I beg him to bully me anywhere, anytime. Walk up on me, buddy. I'm begging you. Let's see what this old fat guy yin's made fun of because yins don't got the fucking bar held right because of my weight. I would have failed. Let's see what a fat guy that yin's made fun of 6'4", 365. Let's see if I can move or not. Let's try it. All you are is mouth. You're a bully. You're a predator. There's no man on this earth that I'm afraid of. No man. Walk up on me and find out. If you see me running, you better run too, because there's something after me. You're a predator. Tina, you are a predator. Ernie, you are a predator. Because, Ernie, you can't keep Summer Wells' name out of your mouth. You can't keep. I tell you what, I've been watching everything you do. You brought my name up twice in a few of them. You pick on everybody else. You're a predator. And you will not stop me. Begging for money. Buy these t-shirts. Buy this. Buy that. If you was on fire and somebody told me to buy a gallon of water to put you out, that fucking gallon of water would sit there. You'd burn. That's what I think about you guys. You can take this to Michael Whitmer or whoever. I don't give a fuck. All yous do is harass. Harass, 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 harass. Let's go see what he's. I bet you, Ernie, you can't keep your name. You can't keep. He will turn back to something. He's begging people to read my screen. I don't need no cash out, PayPal. I don't beg for money. I don't beg for money. Every time another tip submitted to the TBI regarding Summer Wells, that's the biggest fucking lie that I've ever heard. Ernie does not. I can take and send a tip into FBI, TBI, or whatever. Anybody can. That's right. Anybody can. But Ernie has no proof on nobody. He don't have no proof on Benny Keys. He don't have no proof on Cher. He don't have. He can talk about chat logs of this and that. A private room. Who gives a fuck about a private room? If Ernie Shell had any fucking. Let me tell you about Ernie. Ernie would go straight to the police department. He wouldn't go to the TBI. He ain't TBI. He ain't the FBI. He would go straight to the police department and try to and turn it in if he had any proof. He don't got shit. He never has and never will. He's even accused me of it. He's backed into a corner, every one of them. And whenever they get caught up with, they try to pull out every stop to get out of it. And I noticed the other day, he said he was attacked. Well, and I do my searching before I say. Hang on just a second. I'm finding it. Ernie has never rescued anybody. Never. Go to the Tales of the Lycan. Look up the videos on there with Prince. I can't remember the guy's name. Jimbo and Matt did a thing on it. Two people, the man sitting there, a man and a kid sitting there. Ernie has saved nobody. All Ernie can do is walk around these buildings with hardly anybody around and take selfies. He's a selfie made bitch. Looky here, the attacks. I noticed on one of his pages. Attack. I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a show. I guess you might. It's got the pictures of his side, got welts on them, and all that. Well, that was supposed to happen the night he's he busted his ass on ice. Okay, here's a bigger picture. But what the crazy thing is, and I'll be posting this to my page. Yeah, but he posted pictures of where he had welts on his back and this and that. Well, the pictures he posted the other day, he put was made March the 5th, 2021. Well, March 5th, 2021 is whenever he posted these pictures. Okay. Well, the other day he had, right after he got attacked, he got, and I've got it, it'll all be posted. He's got the same pictures he took on March the 5th on people on his on his thing on YouTube, like he had been attacked. Ernie is a liar. What else? Operation Riding on Cock, Dildo Operations Director, Ernie Shell. They should put his name in there. The one and only, Ernie the Fraud Shell, the only man able to blow three at once. That's right. And this is one, I've got a friend, and I'm going to make myself clear to Tina and Xander. I know they'll watch it. And Ernie. I'm going to tell you like I told you about my money. It's none of your fucking business who my friends are. It's none of your fucking business where my money comes from. I work. Let me make myself clear. You keep blabbing, blab, 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 blab. That's all you're going to do. You keep harassing people that knows me. Why don't you come out from behind that computer screen? I'm always out in town somewhere. I go to Walmart. I go everywhere. Won't you come out behind that computer screen and harass me? And I promise you, I'll take you on one hell of a ride that you'll never forget. Harass me. Now, people have said that they're tired of yins, and they have. I'm tired of you. Everybody is. You people can only take so much. But I'm not giving up. I will not stop. I don't, like I said in the front of my page, I don't care. I appreciate the people that has subscribed. I appreciate everybody that chats. I appreciate everybody. But let me make myself clear again. I don't care about who did it better. I don't care about the bigger platform. I don't care about who did this, who did that. I don't care. I do not care. Okay. A few weeks ago, a few weeks ago. Let me find it. Mm-hmm. Price. Camera. Okie doke. Okay, a few weeks ago, it was said that I was part of a kid trafficking and been in trouble on over at a 440 truck stop. That was coming from Tina and Xander. They said that I was human trafficking. That's what I'm looking up here. I've got it all. They taking turn to turn. Okay, here we go. After this, okay, this is containing to the I-40 truck stop in Cosby. Now, listen. Hey, Shamey, who's your favorite police department now? Is it Cott County, Newport City, the TBI, Homeland Security, or the FBI? Okay. Reason they said this is because whenever they posted this, they posted it on Tina Marie Simmerly's page. All you got to do is go look up Tina Marie Simmerly, Ernie Shell, the Predator Hunter Nation, and go over to their pictures and look at all the bullshit they post. Okay, what this is pertaining to, she posted this on Facebook, was talking about, okay, well, not only has this proven spoken truth, but it is also confirmed Big Daddy Shamey is a paid snitch. I wonder if he has an explanation to his text that was not the kid with me after being asked about the little truck stop incident. Okay. What they're doing right there, reason they posted this on Facebook is because they got me made out to be a human trafficker. They've got me made out to be a pedophile. They've and this is the same way Chris Severe does. If you go check him out, check that fool out, do your homework. I ain't even gonna waste my time because let people do their homework, they'll figure it out. This dude's a total idiot. He's same as Ernie. He needs to be locked up somewhere in a rubber room. Okay. But anyway, they had me have me as a pedophile, a human trafficker. Okay. They said I had help. Okay. And then whenever I seen this, they text people and say they're waiting on my confirmation of an arrest. Okay, let me tell you what I was supposed to. As it turns out, Jamie is a child trafficker. He is going to prison for a very long time because he just got caught. Okay, it is so bad, worse than even imagine. The dirt with by a man who just sold a 10-year-old Mexican kid to a prominent Cott County high society person and had four other little Mexican kids stashed away in a house in Hartford, Tennessee. Okay, she's talking to a friend. We can talk about it tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. This is whenever they was working on their documentary of their shit show and them motherfuckers ain't done nothing. I'll talk about that in a minute. Editing, she said, we'll talk about this tomorrow in the recording, but we are recording the audio closing for our documentary editing while waiting on confirmation of Jamie's arrest. Well, me, unknowns that this was going on, I'll make a live video. Okay. And boy, did that open a can of worms. Listen to what she said. Well, not only has this is why she posted this. Well, not only this has proven spoken truth, but it also confirmed Big Daddy Shamey, they nicknamed me, I don't give a fuck, is a paid snitch. I wonder if he has an explanation to his text. That kid was not with me after being asked about a little truck stop incident involving a 10-year-old boy. Okay, I did that live. I did a live. That's why they're posting this. Hey, Shamey, who's your favorite police department now? Is it Cott County, Newport City, the TBI, Homeland Security, or the FBI? Let me guess, it's the one with the biggest snitch rewards. Okay. After she realized that I hadn't done nothing to get arrested in the first place, she wants to post this shit. Okay. You guys heard the list. I did a video on this a while back. I got a question. Okay. You heard the list that I named off: Cott County, Newport City, the TBI, Homeland Security, or FBI. Okay. We got Ernie, the big investigator over here on all these channels submitting tips. I got a question. Which one is it, since they're the big investigators? They ain't no, I'll tell you why they don't, because they're not none of this. Okay, that's why she did that. They got me listed as a predator and shit. Okay. She sent me a picture, uh, posted a screenshot. Um, this is supposedly Michael Whitmer. He's a detective that they like trying to use everybody else, threaten everybody else with, and this and that. But anyhow, we also heard that Jamie used to be a registered sex offender, but got off somehow. I've never done anything like that. Well, I've got this friend. Before I say any of this, reason all this come out too is in the same conversations is because of they're mad at me because I got screenshots of mine, Tina, and Sanders and Nick's everything, talking about where we told her about Ernie touching the kids and touching another man's wife and this and that. Well, they get pissed, so they're really pissed at me. Okay. And to answer your question, Tina, I don't have a fake chat screenshot. I got it all. I got the actual screenshots of us and you, bitch. Okay. I got this friend that they say who helped me. Okay. They are harassing this girl. Harassing, bullying her. They're predators. They're bringing her kids into it. Okay, this is what they're sending her. People who saw you two at the 440 truck stop. This started a while back. There have been some things that have gone down there that have drawn in some serious concerns. Are you going to give us your story? Then named her name out. This is Ernie Shell. I told her, fuck Ernie Shell. I did. I told her, fuck Ernie Shell, fuck Tina, fuck Xander. If they've got something to say, they can say it to my face. Okay. And they go proceed to say, we are the near the, now this is coming, screenshot is talking. Ernie has access to Predator Hunter Nations. Bullshit. Okay. That consists of Tina, Ernie, which Tina's in love with Ernie. I don't see why, but she's an ugly hoe. And people can say, people can get mad at me if they want to. I call it. I'm me. I'm not going to change. And Xander, Ernie, Tina, and Xander. Okay. That's Predator Hunter Nation, the clowns. That's why my page has been called the Predators of Predator Hunter Nation. Okay. And she said, "What? Who the F said that shit?" Okay. They proceed again to say, "People who saw you two at the truck stop." Okay. And there's still, okay, hang on a minute. This woman is afraid that they're going to bother her kids. They keep telling her that she's a heroin addict and all this bullshit. Okay. Let me read this to you. And I'd say she's got screenshots of this. They said that how sorry it would be for my kids to have to tell people both their parents overdosed. Okay. For one, they're crossing the line. They're talking about her kids. This girl has never, she ain't no druggie. She ain't no junkie. She is not a human trafficker. This girl will be on my show whether they like it or not, one way or another, because people is going to start coming forward just like this woman is. This is the woman that's supposed to be my co pilot, I shall say, into human trafficking. Have I ever met her? No. I'm going to answer the questions for her. She'll be on soon. Have I ever known her? Do I know her? Only through Facebook. Do I talk to her? Yeah. Am I going to stop talking to her? No. She is not a drug addict. She is not a human trafficker. And there's not a damn thing, and it's none of their fucking business who her friends is. Okay? They want to pick on, just like it's a proven fact. They're in the same category as Ernie. They won't pick on a man. They get behind this screen, they'll pick on a woman because they're three little bitches that's not going to do a fucking thing except for sit there and lie on people. There's no, this woman is afraid that they're going to bother her kids. And this has been going on. She's a driving, she does work, and it is snowing. This is the self proclaimed Bert, the fucking Sesame Street 6 foot slender, skinny son of a bitch that likes picking on women and I wish would pick on me. I beg you to pick on me, bitch. So if you're going to claim ignorance in all things, avoid the questions, and deny ever having contact with me, why even come and troll? Motherfuckers, you text her first, bitch. Just because she went on your fucking pages and asked questions, you make yourself look stupid. No, she don't. You stupid three son of a bitch and motherfuckers are so ignorant, it's pathetic. Now that is from Xander, Predator, Hunter Nation, okay? Miss Phillips Brooks, at least we weren't heroin junkies, nor do we knowing associate with child traffickers. They're talking about me, okay? They're supposed to be the investigators and supposed to be with the FBI and this and that. They aren't. I'd been arrested if they talk about me not having no record. Yeah, I got a record. Will keep saying I got a record. But you know what? I'm not gonna say it no more. I'll say it my this like I've only been charged with driving without a license way long time ago. But I don't got the record like they want me to have. So it's none of your fucking business, Tina. It's none of your fucking business, Sandra. It's none of your fucking business, Ernie. You can go on over there talking about my platform. Oh, he's crazy. He does it. Well, you ain't seen crazy yet. Yous are pathetic. They get on their little messenger. Okay. Then they'll post it on Facebook. How did you know his fake alias is Scotty? When he goes by Jamie. Nowhere here did I call him Scotty. You did. We know more than you can possibly imagine. You don't know a fucking thing, you cunt. It isn't really wise for you to even troll us or bash us, considering how much we know about you and Jamie. Motherfuckers, you don't know a motherfucking thing. I can get on goddamn Google and tell you how many motherfucking times, and this is what they do too. They'll type somebody's name in on Google. Okay, let's go look. Jamie Scott. Okay. All you gotta do is put in a name and where they're from. Okay. Right here, cocofinder.com. And it's got a summary and it's got names. Anybody can do that. And this is what they do to try to make it look big. It's called Coco Finder. All you gotta do is put in like my name is Jamie S. Berryhill. All you gotta do is go put in my name. Let's see. I've got two addresses. Okay, and I'm 40 years old. Okay. And then I'm sure there's the other ones here. I looked one day. Smart background check. This is what these clowns do to make you think they got pull. I can do the same fucking thing. Let me see here. I've got one, two, three numbers. And none of these numbers is mine. They used to be. But anybody can do this shit. And it goes right here Jamie's possible relatives. And then it gives the addresses and bullshit. Anybody can do this. We show as we currently show as many as 10 addresses, 7 phones, 6 email addresses, and this and that. It don't say I've got them. It shows as many as. As many as could be 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who knows? But it's none of their fucking business. So anybody can do this shit that they're doing, pulling up somebody's name. Okay? These clowns are nothing but clowns. But back to what they're doing. They are harassing. And they do that shit to make people think that they're big and bad whenever they're nothing but shit that goes down the toilet to me. Okay. But they want to take and tear. This is what you get. And there's more than just this girl they have come against. They have come against some more of my friends. They have took pictures of her and sent of her and her kids and sent it back to her because she talked to me. Okay. And I'm not no human trafficker. I'm not none of that bullshit. Hang on just a second. I'm a look. That's just like people's going to start waking up. Doug started waking up. Doug, he did an awesome, I give him credit. He did an awesome page about waking up, showing everything. And that's basically, I ain't got that technology. I don't know that technology the way he did it, but I did post it first. Her eyes and her ears has deceived us. You know what? They ain't deceived me. I see three clowns, but they are who he's actually talking to about is his followers because their eyes and ears has deceived them because they're following a lie. A lie. All you got to do is go look up Lauren Author and just see all these bills, or go to Doug's page and watch it. Doug did a good job at doing it because I ain't got that technology. I ain't set up the way Doug did it. But Doug went through every bit of it. And Ernie has nothing to do with them bills. Ernie is a liar. All they want to do is put on their little carry them AR-15s around. All they want to do is carry their handcuffs around to manipulate and try to what's that guy? It's called um, harass or intimidate people. That's all these people has been about from day one. Whenever they moved in to Cobb County, like Brent Franklin said, these people they really bashed us in Cobb County and Newport. Okay, he's right. They have harassed so many people in this Newport, in Cosby, and around. And you know the reason that they're pissed is whenever people starts asking them questions and they don't like it, you're a predator, a pedophile, a predator, a helper, and all that bullshit. Okay. On their documentary, they rushed because that documentary was supposed to be a movie or a so-called movie. It's a shit show. A shit show. They rushed to do. That's all they do. They did that shit show videos. They did it because everybody called them out on their bullshit. Oh, we're going to do this movie last summer. It's coming out. It's going to be this. They took and manipulated people and this and that. Even the photographer. He went over to Xander went over to his house and harassed his mom. They can come out with any statement that they want to. I've got the proof right there on my phone. He talked exactly, Brent. They did nothing. A real movie would have been about a bust. The bust. A real movie would, if it was real, would have had actual uh, people saving kids. But it's all. If you notice in the movie, it was nothing about them. That's all they're about. They're about themselves. Yes, they had some bust on there, but it was nothing. They or if you sat down and watch all the movie and sat down and watch all of it, I mean all of it, they and you sit down like I said and watch it over and over, you'll see it's about nothing more than fame and attention. Ernie, Tina, and Xander. They're about themselves. Like I said a while back, in Tyson, they wanted me, and I did, entice them. They tried to get me to pay. They tried to get me to set it up to where we could pay people to let us set up fake stings. And I wouldn't do it. I would not do it. I'm not that low. I'm not that low. They do. And you noticed they ain't had no bust. They're on Grinder, they're on Tinder, they're on all kinds of bullshit. Am I against child trafficking? Yes, I am. I'm against it. I don't hurt kids. I'm against hurting kids. But they have not had no bust whatsoever. It's all about their fame, their the money, whatever money cow, and that's what Ernie Shell tries to do: turn everything into a money cow. He's with this fool supposed to be doing bills, and them bills. That's what they're all about. Is taking somebody else's fame and trying to use it for theirs whenever they did not do a fucking thing except for to steal. Steal. That's what it is. It's stealing. And they're predators. That's all they are. They've done it since they've been in Cock County. What these people does should be against the law. Should be against the law. But just like I was told by law enforcement, they are tired of them and they know their limits. These pieces of shit has come against too many people. You're right. You're right. He sure did. He got Chad. I know Chad. Chad's a good guy. He actually done it better than Predator Hunter Nation ever thought about having doing it. Chad walked the walk and talked the talk. Let's just Google him right here. Go to Google. That's all you got to do. Ernie Shell says they sued Google. Don't believe Google now. Don't do this. Don't do that. Well, I'll tell you why he does that. Because you put in Ernie Shell and it pulls up every fucking thing. Scam artists, shit shows, and everything else. Like I said, I have no problem with Chad. Chad did exactly right. He busted predators. Okay. Let's go over here to Google. Dirty South Justice. His name's Chad. Okay, this happened October the 16th, 2020. Okay. This guy on Facebook and other platforms, OG, Dirty South Justice. His name was Chad. Okay. I don't know if this will have voice with it or not, but Chad, he busted one in Gatlinburg. Chad G. from Dirty South Justice exposing child predators in Knoxville, Tennessee, is being sued by a sexual predator he busted for $250,000. $250,000 for the same thing that Tina's, Xander, and Ernie is doing and has done. That man sued them. They just wanting to take everything he had. You can Google it, Chad, Dirty South Justice. I got it on the bottom of the screen. That's all you got to do. Ernie is a predator. Every one of them's a predator. And like I said, that guy right there, Chad from Dirty South Justice, all you got to do is Google. He did it the right way. He didn't entice them or nothing else. He did it the right way, and he got sued for $250,000 for defamation. And these people has done it for so long. The innocent people, like I said, it's unreal. Back to Miss Phillips. I ask questions worthy of answers. Don't try to divert or avoid said questions by asking another. How do you know Jamie Berryhill? Have you ever been arrested? Well, for one, if they knowed anything, they'd know that question. All they want to do is harass this poor girl. And you know what? I told her, don't worry about these clowns. Don't worry about Tina. Don't worry about Xander. Don't worry about shit. Hang on a minute. They taken also he's back, and whenever I've noticed too. Yes, crafting through lies, tales of the liking. I'll put that on my screen. Let me do that before I get back. I'm not sure if I spelled this right. Hang on just a second. Hang on, I'm looking for Dawn. Are you in here? Do one of the other Dawn's page. My mind is so addled I can't remember. I'd have to look to put the truth from Dawn. I'm gonna put a banner. I got a list of the things are to put up there. You go check them out. Tales of the Liking Facebook, The Stand YouTube, Craft, Crafting Through the Lies YouTube, and The Truth from Dawn YouTube. Check these guys out and support their pages and stuff. And anybody, and I'm gonna say that I'm gonna get off here in just a second because I'm gonna. What are you saying, you Genevieve? The Truth from Dawn. I've got it right there on the bottom of my screen. And I appreciate everybody joining. I will. I'm going to get some guests on here real soon too. That that's coming. It is coming. And I'm sorry for the inconvenience last night. Things happen, but it's okay. It's what was I going to say? It's ridiculous how people can bash and everything else. And this goes to show you there's people out there that is afraid to come forward. Whether it be me, whether it be get a hold of me, I'm gonna put my email out there. I mean, don't be afraid to come forward. I know there's people just like this girl. They, what are you talking about, Genevieve? There's people out there that's actually, I'm not afraid of them. And nobody should be afraid of these people. Nobody should be afraid. So if anybody, let me tell you, Ernie is a womanizer. He touches kids. And that's been brought up to Xander and him's attention. And I can say that because I got the screenshots of where they was told. Um, he touched Nick, another man's wife, without been wanting to. She didn't want it. Okay. Ernie has drugged women up. He's drugged men up. There's no doubt. Then he's robbed them. No doubt. Okay. And there's people out there that's afraid of these people because they carry them AR-15s. They don't, they ain't nothing to be afraid of. Nobody, these people, only thing they're going to do is run their mouth, sell their drugs from their hemp shop. Ernie's going to keep robbing people. Ernie's going to keep drugging people. Ernie's going to keep drugging people and robbing them. He is going to uh, let his luck. They're going to let their luck run out soon. It will come. You can't continue doing people like this because let me tell you, I can take them into places that they would be begging to get out of with their stupidity. And they're, like I said, come forward. Don't, and I hope this reaches me. Share the pages, share it, share it, share it, because these people, it's got to stop, and they're nothing to be afraid of. So there's my email, craftsman208 at gmail.com. Just send me any information or whatever to help expose these fools, to get it out. And people needs to know how these people is. They've come against, like I'm gonna name some places. They've come against their city officials. They've come against their police officers. They've come against our soup kitchen, Feed My Sheep Ministries. They've come against Matthew, Tracy, Jimbo. They've come against Matthew. Yeah, I done probably done Brittany. I mean, there's a whole list of people these people has come against, took their photos and exploited all over Facebook, just like they did mine. They're nothing. There's nothing to be afraid of. So with any of that, send me your information and I'll help it to help expose. That's all I ask for. I don't got no Cash App, nor will I have one. I don't got no PayPal, nor will I have one. I will not exploit nobody's name except for these fools for what they're doing. And it will be kept safe and it will not be exploited everywhere. But let me tell you what they do. They will take and exploit everything they know. Just like whenever I come out from amongst the clowns, they tried to turn my life inside out. But you know what? The truth will outweigh the lies. And I took that stand and started my YouTube. The boy, they didn't like that. They hate me. They hate me because I stand for the truth. And anybody that watches, you can watch some of the bust. Let me tell you, Brent, I hope you're watching. They did 2 busts. 2. Let me tell you why I say that. They set up the one at the park the first time, and then they set up the one in Gatlinburg at that little hotel. Let me tell you about the 3 bust. One at the last one was at the park. I'll get that in a minute. Okay. One was at the Walgreens. One was at the car wash. The one was at the park. Okay. They set the first two up. I did the other three. I did all the homework. At the Waffle House. Oh, well, they did do three at the Waffle House. I forgot about that one. They did three and I did three. Well, really, I did four. Let me explain again. They see, whenever I'm aggravated, I get twisted and I forget about stuff, but they're never, whenever it all comes down to it, because I'm in the truth of way of doing stuff, I got to thinking. They've got three, which thank you, Brent, for bringing that up. I'll give them credit. They did one at the Waffle House, one at the park, and one in Gallenberg. Three. Okay. I did four. Four. Okay. The first three, like I said, the one at the Walgreens, that's where it was. One at the car wash and laundromat, and Ernie claimed to be working with Lyle. The fucking Lyle wasn't there because of him. They was there for a domestic dispute on over there. Okay. And then at the park. Okay, just hang tight there, Donkey. I'll email me. Um, but I got away from them three right there. I was with them clowns. I set them up, did everything. But wow, take that away. No bust in them three or the three they've done. I get out. I set up a bust. One bust, which made four. But guess what? I got out. I set up a bust of a stolen car. Yep. A stolen car. The guy was from Morristown. The girl was from Cott County. Okay. I set the whole thing up. What I did was get on the phone and I called the cops. I called dispatch. Hang on just a second. I did got on, called dispatch. Dispatch said, "Give me 5 minutes. Give me your number. Is this your number?" I said, "Yeah," and they called me back. I had the people to come up there. I posted videos of it because my question to them is where their bust is. I told Ernie Shell, I said, show me one proof that you've had an arrest, and I'll post mine." Well, I waited and waited and waited. Guess what? He never showed proof. He never does. Okay. I put it on Facebook. They see it. They went all to hell. They turned it and twisted it. Text Matthew, Matt Whitmer, or whatever his name is, and said, "Jamie said he worked with you." I never said I worked with him. Not one time did I say I worked with them. What I said was I picked up the phone and called and set it up. And I did. I've got video proof of it. I've got video proof of it, but not one time. And I'm going to do other stuff. But right now, I'm focusing on exposing these clowns. They've not had no arrest. They manipulate, they entice, and they've got me into enticing. And I'm not about that. I stand for the truth, and they don't like that. And here's the other link. Go like these pages. I'm going to put them back up the banner. Go like these pages. Their links are in the chats and everything else. But like I said, feel free to come forward. Your information, I promise you, will not get out. Your information of exposing them, but who sent it will not get out. It's none of their business or nobody else's of who. Ernie's been arrested several times, 3 or 4 times. He sure has. And like I said, I'm gonna get off from here in a minute. And I appreciate everybody. Don Gay, email me and stuff. And like I said, feel free to. I know I sound like a broken record, but I cannot stress enough and of how these people needs to be exposed for harassment and bullying. People says that I am. I'm standing for the truth, and I will always stand for the truth. And what am I? Am I good at this stuff? No, I'm not good as Doug. And I want to address this. Benny Keys posted, and I've got nothing against Benny, but before I did, I said stuff I ought not have. But anyways, Benny porn bombed Ernie the other day, and he tried to say he mentioned my name. I don't know why he mentioned my name, but I had nothing to do with that. I just want to make myself clear. All right, you guys have a good night. You're exactly right, Brent Franklin. You'll just have to look up his name, Genevieve. Well, you guys have a good night, and I want to thank everybody. And this stuff, like there where Ernie's been arrested, he's been arrested several times. And at one time, the cop told him that if they come back out there, they're going to take and call the ambulance to come and get him, and and ship him to a rubber room somewhere. If you want to know the truth, hey buddy, just look at my videos, Google his name, look on YouTube, and you'll find all kinds of shit on him. Brent, I can honestly say it's not for me, it's for you, the people, and say that it is the right thing to do. I'm not like Ernie, and no, Ernie claims that I want to be him. I don't want to be him. I don't want to be a womanizer or a woman abuser and running down the highway methed up and all that crap. Like I said earlier, his followers' eyes and ears has deceived them. But our God following hearts will seek out the truth and know the truth about Ernie Shell. He says it right, but he's talking to his followers. Our eyes and their ears has deceived them because they're following a con man. And God in our heart will lead us down the right path to find these people out and expose them. I used to be a skinny fucker in high school. Now then, I weigh 365 and 6'4". I used to have big old glasses, which ain't too small now, but anyways, you guys have a good night, and don't email me and I'll get back with you. And anybody, like, I'm gonna say this one more time. Anybody that wants to expose these fools, anybody wants to come up and explain their story. I wanted to get like people like Jimbo and Matthew, and these guys has been right there before I was. Whenever, let me tell you how this all began. Okay, I was scrolling through one day, and then I promise I'll be done. Scrolling through Facebook, and I seen comments like through Tracy and this and that, and on these groups where Predator Hunter Nation was was harassing them and stalking them, putting their pictures up and this and that. Well, it all started whenever they started saying that we have underground tunnels and they see lights coming out of the mountains, and they had people behind their shop of wanting to come out of the woods and kill them. Let me tell you, before I finish, people from Cott County, let me make this clear. If they want you dead and they're going to take the time to go up into the woods and shoot, they ain't going to miss. They are not going to miss. Yeah, they said they was drones and this. Well, them's conspiracy theories. There was no people in the woods because the cops came and they got cited for shooting their guns out in near a damn highway. But anyways, if you go to Hart, she knows claims to know people up in Hartford, and she don't know shit because if they want somebody dead or to be shot, if they're going to take the time to go in them woods, they ain't going to miss. I'll say it again. They will not miss. Not from people from Cott County, Gracie Ford, Cosby, anywhere. It's a page on YouTube. Somebody answer Hey Buddy's question. But anyways, okay, I got to watching, and they had met. And I get in on it. I started arguing with them and this and that, but and then somebody made a comment. Nobody can infiltrate us. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And I got in my mind, I can, because anything I set out to do in my mind, I do it, and I did it. I saw a lot of stuff out of these people. I saw them have women there drugged. I even posted a video of it on one of my little shorts or whatever, laying on the sound table. That woman was drugged. saying that there was something in her body. That's only because Tina and Xander and Ernie drugged them. Okay. And they had a visitor there, a woman. And this is all about the women because of Ernie. If you notice, through all his chats, that's all these clowns do is follow women. Women. You're either stupid or you on drugs or they think he's got money if you follow Ernie Shell or Predator Hunter Nation. Okay. But they sell drugs, they manipulate people. And you know what? I don't care. They can say what they want to. I come out with it. Ernie touched them kids, Ernie touched another man's wife. And I did go in and I seen a lot of shit. And they say it's this and that I'm a liar, I'm this. No, I seen it. I seen it with my own eyes. And whenever Ernie did the thing with the kids, and I started backing out because they was wanting me to do this and do that. They wanted me to, like I said earlier, to go find people. It started getting in. They wasn't no bust going on and this and that, and they wanted me to pay people to find people to pay to set up bust. And whenever people come in there to give them their business and they won't help, whenever they did come there, it was for drugs and uh, they say tell people to give them information. Don't give these people no information. You do not give them people information. So that's how I met them clowns. And it started way back yonder of them harassing people. Harassing people and exploiting their, and I got long, they'll make fun of me. If I take my hand at I got long hair, they'll make fun of me now. They made fun of my weight. They made fun. If you go back and look, they've come out every which way in the world against me for this. But you know what? I don't care. I'm still not stopping. So you guys have a good night. I'm gonna get off from here, and like I said, don't K. Thank you, and just email me, and I'll get back with you. Once again, my email is craftsman208 at gmail.com. I'm on the links are in the chat. Once again, I'll leave it up for a minute. That way people can scroll back and put it in, get the links and shit off the. And my guest that was actually supposed to be on the show. Exactly, Tracy. That's what I was just talking about. That if you start asking them questions, they come out against you. The lady that I'm talking about, the guest that was going to be on my show tonight, it is snowing and it's really bad where she's at, and she will be on my show real soon. And I've got some questions that I'm going to ask her, and if anybody else wants to get on and ask her questions, so be it, that don't know her. At first of it, I'll explain the story again. The way this is going to work is whenever she comes on, I'm going to explain the story again, what happened and what's supposed to be coming against me about the human trafficking and the I-40 truck stop, okay? And then you guessed, I want to have you guys, I'll ask if I'm on somebody to ask her the questions that who I pick can after they watch my introduction, I'm gonna get somebody who asked her the questions about the human trafficking and I-40 truck stop, if that makes sense. That way they can't say that I manipulated it and this and that, because they will, you see. And that's the way I'm going to try to explain it the better way. I get mixed up, but anyway, sometimes what I'm going to do whenever I get her on my chat on the room, in the room with me, I'm going to explain what I just explained about the I-40 truck stop, me being a human trafficker and her supposed to be helping me. I'm going to uh, let somebody ask her the questions. Yeah, I told one person before I done it. I sure did. And you know what? That one person never said a word. I lost friends over it, but thank God they've come back. And and I appreciate that. And this girl, the woman that I told the night I was going to do it, never said one harm word. I still didn't keep in contact as much, but I still kept in contact a little. But I told one person what I was doing, and I went for it. I went in, and I've seen a lot of shit. So that's what I'm gonna have some people that's come against them, come against them. That's what they come out against, that I did a Mexican kid. Yeah. So you guys have a good night, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody that's watched. I appreciate everybody that went and subscribed to the channel. And there will be more exposing these fools coming out, because I still got stuff. I will not stop. And I do, Tracy, I got your back today. I will have your back until I die. I will have people's backs in this town until the day I'm 10 toes up. I'm just a phone call away. I'm just a messenger away, and I'll be there with bells on. And all the victims' identity will never be exposed on here. But the exposing will be done. And like at the front of the start of it, I'm not worried about who did what better, how many people subscribed. I'm not in it for that. Subscribe, you do the right thing, subscribers will came. That's right. You're welcome. The stand, I've got your back. I mean, I'm just a phone call away. Don't think I won't come, because I will. I've got George's back. I've got Katina's back. They've exploited her name. They've went by her house. They went by Brittany's house. They've threatened to go by Tracy's house and everything else. And they've stalked. They've hollered vulgar shit at Brittany's house and everything else. And like I said, I lost friends for that, but thank God they come back. But there was that one that stood by and know that I told what I was a doing. So you guys have a good night. And God bless. I'm going to share this page, share my email. If anybody's got anything, you will not be exploited. You guys have a good night. God bless. Thank you, Dawn.